Hello, stalkers, welcome back. I know many of you are disappointed with the market as throughout the week it's been just going down even after the announcement of IPO. So let's analyze where the market is and where it can go potentially. But before that, do me a favor, do comment below and let me know where are you watching this video from. Say for example, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman, India, Pakistan, wherever you are watching from. Okay, so let's start analyzing the market. I will move up to weekly chart to have a bigger picture. Here we can see recent swing high was at 3,524 and recent swing low was somewhere around 3,270. Market is trading within this range for now, and last closing, that is weekly candle, is very negative. We can see tremendous selling pressure. Market closing is at 3,349.30. So we can clearly understand and make out that 3,400 is tough nut to crack. Market was trying to break this resistance for a month, but it was not successful and finally we saw selling pressure. So where are the support zones as of now? Well, market is right near the support, that is 3,340 is minor support area, and then major support is around 3,315. If you remember previously I had mentioned when market came here we can see long wicks at the bottom indicating buying pressure. Market came once, it was successful. Market came again, it was successful as well. And then it pushed higher. So this zone is support area for now. In case coming week, if market is negative, it can even come down till about here. Or if it wants to make a U-turn and go higher, again it have to face 3,400. Obviously, this is the resistance. And then we have 3,480, that is a strong resistance. So this is what we are seeing on weekly chart. As I mentioned, it's not looking very positive. Weekly chart is looking bearish. We will go down to daily and see what the market is showing us. So let's start from here. We can see first green candle right here. It crossed 3,400. In fact, the closing was at 3,411. Very next day, market could not sustain. It came back to retest at this area that was previously resistance, that is 3,380. It took a bounce. I was very positive right at this level that market is ready to go higher. But in fact, very next day we saw tremendous selling pressure right into 3,400, and from here market has been declining. We saw only one pullback right here, that was in Thursday's session. Today's candle is negative, some buying pressure at the bottom, but nothing positive about it. Okay, so on daily chart we have a minor resistance area right here, that is 3,380. We want this to be cleared first and then 3,400. As I had mentioned on my weekly chart, we can see good bounce from this zone, that is 3,315. I hope market does not come at this level again. So need of the hour is to close about 3,380. This will give us first indication that now market is ready to go higher. For now it's in a negative territory. So this was the market index. Let's check out stocks. Guys, if you are learning from my videos and if they are adding value, show your support by subscribing and smashing the like button. Emirates NBD Bank. This is the daily chart. It's back again at the resistance, that is 13.25. I have been mentioning regularly whenever market is trying to cross 13.25, this is a strong nut. It's not able to cross, it just comes down. Last week we saw again it was trying to cross, but again sellers took control. Support is at 12.85. Market is holding at this zone. But interestingly, today's closing is at 13.5 into our resistance area. Once this zone is cleared, next resistance is 13.75. I think slowly and steadily it will start climbing into this zone. And this zone should also be your profit booking area in case if you have entered at lower levels or once it breaks resistance. So definitely you can keep this in your stocking list. Emaar Properties is looking very interesting. We can see three candles back to back showing us support. Today's closing is at 6.10, right into our support area. Also previously, as I had mentioned, it have made a W chart pattern which is also a double bottom right into the neckline that was previously a resistance. Market broke this resistance and now the same zone is acting as support. Hopefully I'm expecting a bigger move in Emaar. My first target is 6.40. I had mentioned in my previous analysis earlier, this is a gap area. Market will definitely come and fill up this zone. We are seeing exactly the same scenario. Market is just taking pause, gearing up for next bigger move, hopefully to the upside. If at all you are entering at current level, stop loss should be just below the low of this candle, that is 6.01, and then your first target should be obviously 6.40 and then 6.50 respectively. Salik is also looking very bullish to me. Previously, I had mentioned 2.26 is resistance area. Whenever it was trying to cross, it was getting rejected again and again. But finally, we saw this huge green candle with good volumes indicating buyers are now active. Resistance is taken out. Resistance was also retested, which was successful. We saw another positive signal when it gapped down and closed above the previous high, indicating bull power. But unfortunately today it opened with a gap down. I was almost about to buy this stock, but when it gapped down, obviously it gives a sign that buyers are weaker, so I did not enter the trade. Today's candle is a typical dodgy candle. It means market is indecisive. Two scenarios from here. If it opens with a gap down in Monday's session, it can retest 2.26. In case if it opens with a gap up, this will be a clear indication that now it's ready to go higher. I'm still positive with this. Once it clears 2.31, I will definitely buy this stock. So yes, this stock also goes into your stocking list for coming week. DR is also looking interesting, but after the gap up opening, it could not sustain the gains. Let me show you the gap area. This was the last closing and this was the place where market opened the next day. So definitely when huge gaps are created, market comes down to fill up and then decide its direction. We can see gap was filled but it could not hold. Market even came down further. Today we got first signal that bulls are active right at 0.490, that was previous resistance. If you remember, I had given a early bird entry right at this level and I had mentioned this should be the target. That is resistance. The same resistance is now acting as a support. We can see good buying pressure today and hopefully upside momentum again. This stock, looking at the current scenario of the market, quick entry and exit is recommended. So in case if it opens with a gap up, enter and exit with profit immediately. In other words, this stock is good for intraday. Many of you have recommended DFM, so here is my analysis. This is the daily chart and we are seeing 1.45 was resistance. I had recommended this stock earlier. Once we see a close above this level, it's good for a buy, but unfortunately it's under pressure. It could not clear the resistance. Yes, it tried so many times, but it was unsuccessful. Support is at 1.40 for now. Three candles back to back indicating buyers are sitting here, but no bullish momentum yet. I will only consider this stock to be bullish, or I will recommend this one once I see a closing above the zone that is 1.45. Till then, stay away from this stock. I hope guys today's video was helpful and you have learned something. Please do not forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Keep stalking.